That's a yes. That works.
This guy is just iconic.
You got it.
You got it.
You ever modeled before? No? You're a model.
I've never heard you do an American accent.
Come hither. Come hither, rude boy. In terms of modeling, I think the way I personally, as a model scout, measure attractiveness, it depends on the kind of work you're doing. If you're doing fashion work, then you should probably be tall and, unfortunately, white. And if you're... Kate Moss was only 5'7". She is only, not was, she still is only 5'7".
Sensational.
So here we are. We are doing a... I know.
We didn't even go.
I know. Please, sorry.
And go.
We're going to be doing some reactions to some amazing videos, starting with a model scout video. Now, that's going to be very interesting because I'm a model scout. Kez is a photographer. She works for a company that hires models.
I do, yeah. I'm a producer. We book models every day. So I feel like between us, we'll have something to say.
I think we're going to definitely have a lot to say, especially if this model scout is wearing a suit. And I can see that he's wearing a suit.
Tell me what you're doing here today.
Today, I'm going to determine who's going to be marketable for modeling in the fashion industry.
It's stranger danger, isn't it?
It's stranger danger.
Because models tend to start out quite young.
They do.
So having
just walking up to a girl on the street and saying, hey, you look like a model.
Here's my card.
Here's my card.
Come with me.
Come with me. Come hither.
Come. No one says hither anymore.
Come hither. They don't say hither anymore. They should do. I love that.
Very
expression.
Brixton.
So, do you say Brixton or Bridgerton?
It's very Brixton.
Come hither. Come hither, rude boy.
How do you measure someone's attractiveness?
I've been scouting models for several decades now. I'm going to be looking at height first, size second. Not are they good looking.
What is attractiveness?
How do you measure attractiveness is what our guy said.
How do you measure it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh, you're asking me? Now, are we talking about like objectively or are we talking about like in a relationship?
Ooh. In terms of modeling, I think the way I personally, as a model scout, measure attractiveness, it depends on the kind of work you're doing. If you're doing fashion work, then you should probably be tall and, unfortunately, white. And if you're doing commercial work, you should probably not be white.
Yeah, because commercial work, in their sort of briefs, you see a lot of diversity quotas, you know, especially in the past few years. It's just been a huge push and, you know, it stems away from the sort of editorial high fashion.
Absolutely.
Get over there and hit your mark. Give us a spin. Nobody comes out wearing that outfit and isn't trying to show off and make sure that everybody sees her. Have you ever had any plastic surgery done?
Yes.
I'm no stranger to Botox either, so great.
Plastic surgery. Where do we sit with plastic surgery?
For me, plastic surgery, I know a lot of people in my life who have had altercations done to them. Where I stand with it is that if you're safe with it, if you're doing it safely and, you know, you're doing it for yourself and you feel better in yourself for doing it, then by all means. Where I get a little bit hesitant with it is when people start doing it unsafely, sort of in like the more cheaper ways, and they're doing it potentially for someone else to validate their feelings through someone else's eyes, things like that. Again, if it works for you though,
all good.
It's all good.
I think as long as it makes you feel comfortable with who you are, it's absolutely fine. I think in terms of the modeling industry, I think it's contentious, kind of a thing that's kind of frowned upon still.
Oh, okay.
Purely because I think everyone's still kind of set in the mindset of the 2090s where everything needs to be natural or you're not beautiful. However, over time, people like Kim Kardashian and so forth have perpetuated movement towards more conventional, and the conventional look now is her Kim Kardashian kind of look. So everyone's got lip filler, everyone's got BBLs.
Yeah.
Well put together, polished, clean, slick, looks like she's in charge. Probably a good solid 8. Yeah, I think you're beautiful, especially when you smile.
I personally think as a commercial model, she has an opportunity.
Yeah.
Potentially. However, I don't think she wants to be a commercial model. I think she's going for more of a glam.
Yeah, I think she's going for more glam. I would say probably not. But it would
I'm leaning
depend.
towards that,
It would depend. Because in this situation, if we had someone like her come in, we would have sort of access to her portfolio, to her prior work.
That's very true.
So it just depends on the opportunities she's
That's a
had.
very
On
good answer.
face value, maybe not.
For me, I probably wouldn't invite her in, but you made a good point, which is portfolio might be stunning.
This is the thing, like sort of when I've been on set and doing castings and stuff, when you have people's portfolios versus who they look like in their Polaroids in person, whatever, it's wildly different.
Hugely different.
Hugely different. And it's very situational and down to the opportunities that you've been able to put yourself in and the way you're able to frame yourself, the way you're able to move. We don't know that information yet.
Yep.
Face value, probably not, but again.
Yeah, I mean, with her, what I liked about her was she was very confident
Yeah.
in her skin.
She had the Riz.
She had the riz, and she came in there and she was like, I've got this.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Howdy. Tell me all about you.
I'm 37. I'm single.
Face.
I have like an extensive IT background.
I would put him at a 5. With a little bit of work, he might be able to get some background work. You've got some good features, your facial hair, your big broad shoulders. Listen, is he going to be doing high fashion? No. Is he going to be in a ad when you walk into Home Depot and he's the guy who's loading up the big truck? Absolutely.
I'm very comfortable in my own skin, kind of who I am.
Typically, people who are very comfortable with themselves do great in the fashion
I love
industry
that for
because they
him.
can go.
That's a yes. That works. Ready? Go. Excellent. Shoulders back. That's fashion.
What is this video? This is ridiculous. This guy is just iconic.
You got it.
You got it.
You ever model before? No? You're a model.
I've never heard you do an American accent. That was so good. You should do that more often.
I think I might do everything in life.
I feel like
that now.
Sensational from this point
Should
onwards
only be American.
in an American accent.
Ability market factor is going to be at about a 4.
What about appearance-wise?
Appearance-wise, with that smile, that energetic laugh, and just the magnetism, yeah, I'm sure you're a magnet. I'm sure you get some. Single, married?
Single.
Not for long. You'll be fine. Ever tried to get into this industry?
I have not. No.
In this industry, because of your height, that's going to be the first thing that's going to take you down.
So there's this perception in the industry that you need to be tall to be a model. Our most successful model is 5 foot.
That's true.
That is a fact.
She is petite.
She is raking it in. She's 5 foot. She's Asian. She's a lovely person. She's got plenty of riz. Beautiful face. So I debunk that myth completely.
Yeah.
Again, it depends on what kind of modeling you want to do. If you want to be a fashion model, then height is obviously essential. However,
Yeah.
even then, Kate Moss was only 5'7". She is only not was. She still is. She still is only 5'7".
She's got a good little look to her.
Thanks.
Go ahead and take off the scarf if you could. And can you remove your glasses?
Yes.
Pull your hair back so I can see your face shape. You did teen modeling when you were younger, I'm sure.
So what is this myth? What is this myth? And I see it in every single teen film. This myth
With the glasses.
with the
Oh, that
glasses
narrative Easter
and the clothes.
pissed me off. As soon as he took her glasses off, he realised she was beautiful.
Wow. Happens in every single teen movie.
Single movie.
She's the lead character. She's walking around with her bag. People are bumping into her. She's talking. She's like putting
She's
her
like
stuff
quite
in.
timid.
Timid. Puts her stuff inside the locker. Someone bumps into her.
Everything falls on the floor.
And then there's a special friend that she's never met before, and they're like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yes, my first day." And then they start talking. They form a bond. Then she becomes beautiful somehow to get the jock. She starts neglecting her best friend, the new best friend that
Yeah.
she's made. And then at the end, she gets back together. Best friend, glasses back on. She's still beautiful.
She's still beautiful. It bugs me.
It bugs the fuck out of me, and I don't even wear glasses.
No.
So I can imagine how you feel.
Yeah. I mean, actually, when I was growing up, it's not really something I thought about.
Really?
No, but I personally for myself. But seeing those films really bugged me.
Were you the one who got the jock? Did you get the jock?
At school, I went to an all-girls school,
didn't
and
get the
I
jock.
wasn't that way inclined. No, so I
Okay.
didn't get the jock. Maybe actually
Outside of school.
later on in school,
You got
yeah.
the jock.
in a Calvin Klein fashion show, walking down the runway in nothing more than just a Speedo.
That personal request, or
Have you seen how enthusiastic he is around the men that walk in?
yeah, I did notice that. I didn't want to say anything.
Oh, okay,
I don't want
well-
to cast aspersions, but
No, of course not, but it's there.
I saw in
Wait,
front of
what?
13 million viewers. Yeah,
Timothy
All the
Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. Chamalubu. I'm talking about him. Yeah.
Okay.
You're talking
okay.
about someone else.
I was talking about someone else entirely, but yeah, I see Timothy
You see,
Chalamet
you see a
in him.
link. You see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with what this guy's saying about
The speedos.
not the Speedo necessarily, maybe not to that detail, but
Okay.
I could see him as like he's very CK. He's got like the Calvin Klein look about
He's
him.
got great look. Love him.
Can you smile? Okay. A lot of work to do on him for runway. And the hips measurement, okay? Can you go ahead and spin around for me? Some people have those curves and they're not quite sure what to do with them.
Where did you find this video? That's what I want to know, because
What's marketable? I'd easily just say 5. It's not too high, it's not too low.
Bit haphazard. Some people got 10. Some people got 4.
yeah,
I wouldn't give anyone a 4. I wouldn't give anyone a 4.
given people
I've never given anyone
yes,
a
you
4.
have.
When we do walk-ins, I typically try and stay away from the 4s.
Okay.
I try and aim for 6 if I don't like someone. I think it's incredibly brave to walk into any company
It's huge.
and
yeah.
for an interview or just to buy a pair of shoes. It's incredibly brave to put yourself into the public
Mm-hmm.
to do something. So I wouldn't give anyone a 4. But each person has their own.
preferences. Or the way he's presented himself in this video, I think let's give him a 5. It's not too high, it's not too low. What would you give him?
The video's ending.
Okay.